Yo, what's up, Worship Team Training University members? I hope that you guys are having an awesome Thursday. It is Thursday, October the 12th, 2017. And just coming to you with our weekend highlights. What's been happening this past week? We've been talking about melody, making melody with your heart. That goes for making melody with your band, making melody in your relationships, your walk with Jesus, everything that infiltrates your life, and how you are using what God's given you to your church, your worship team, all the above, everything. So what's up, my friends? Hope that you guys are having a great week. Yes, we started out with a couple of articles. We've had our 2 videos. We've had, we had our Bible study this past Monday. And that was focused on the idea of worship. We are talking about the book, working through our way. I believe we did chapter 3, which is the journey of the worshiper. And there we talked a lot about the approaching of God's throne, being humble, being grateful, thankful. All that has everything to do with the worshiping in spirit and truth is what we camped out on. And as we worship in spirit and in truth, we are making melody unto the Lord. When's the last time that you in your church or in your own private worship time just made melody to God without words? Have you thought about that? I don't think we typically do. When are you ever silent before God? I mean, maybe a few times, right? I believe when we are silent before God, we actually hear more. I find myself having more to say back to God through my own silence. So, the woman at the well, right? She also was speechless. She was left without words as this Jewish man was interested in her, being a Samaritan. And that's the beautiful thing about Jesus crossing over those boundaries. And see, he walked in melody. He walked in song with God. Another scripture verse that I put out there on Bible.com that I highlighted, rather. And I forgot the scripture, and I'm sorry. But it says, your commands are the theme of my song wherever I lodge. Just search that. Again, your commands are the themes of my song wherever I lodge. I kind of messed it up a little bit, but I love that verse because it just brings me back to home, being at home with God, in worship with God, in silence with God, making melody with God. All those things are wrapped up in one. We moved on to Tuesday. We had our guest Harry Walls, and Harry has been on with us before. We had a little bit of the difficulty, just a few audio glitches, but I kind of helped bridge those gaps a little bit to fill in what he had to say. But Harry talked a lot about the relationship factor with making melody between souls, having playtime, barbecue time, work time. Harry, I'm still holding you responsible for bringing me out to Southern Cal to have barbecue with you in your backyard. Okay, I'm not forgetting that, bro. Anyway, let me get back to what I was talking about. So, when we walk together in relationship, the congregation knows, friends. It's one thing where you think you can fake it and you think that no one else knows what's going on. It's another thing when you have flashing looks and wearing the sleeves of emotions that everybody notices, and it does disengage and disconnects to worship. So we talked about that. We talked also about the balancing of team members. No matter if you have one team member and it's just you, or you have 5, 15, 20, 50, whatever, it doesn't matter. What matters is how are you balancing the duties that God has given you as a leader and balancing that out rightly with pouring into your team. And then also balancing, of course, the needs of your church and making melody with that. So that was our Tuesday show. So don't miss that, my friends. There was a lot of good stuff coming out of there. Harry had a lot of great things to say. You want to be sure to check that out. Facebook Live and Periscope playback. Also, when you log into WTTU.co/101017. Today, Thursday, we had David Pfaltzgraff on our show. You can log into that at WTTU.co/10-12-17. And also on Facebook Live and Periscope playbacks as well. And when I say Facebook, I'm meaning of course, our university closed group program, okay? Closed group, that is. David, wow, blew the roof off in talking about keyboard players being the unicorn of sound. And then I had said, making sure that you learn everything that you can so that you are making awesome melody. I said something else during the show today, so you got to watch that and see what I said. But David explored colors, textures, tones, patches galore. You have to check out Default Sounds. That's DPF. Default. ALT, I believe, .com. We have the link up on the site, so you can't miss it. Just, when you log in or when you watch the playback, you'll see the link for Default Sounds and David. But just a wealth of information. I love his heart. I love everything that he had to say about working through the keyboard stuff, learning all about our patches, understanding what it means to be the church as a worship team, and what that means for your guys. So check that out today. Be sure not to miss it. You're also going to get free patches and stuff that David put out on his site. You don't want to miss it. And that's it, my friends. So I just encourage you to walk in melody with God, walk in melody with Jesus, with your team, and be sure to love one another and make beautiful music together. So love you guys. See you back on a fantastic next week coming up. Jamie Smith, female worship leader out from Oklahoma. A lot of great stuff she's doing in her recordings and her songwriting. You don't want to miss that. And our new guest that we have, Daniel Mullen, is going to be up on, Daniel Munden, forgive me, is coming up next Tuesday. And we got more musical shorts coming your way, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, love you guys. Have a great, awesome day and weekend, and see you soon. Love you. Bye.